Good morning, my dear students. Today, we are going to solve the assignment of English dated 29th June. It is based on a chapter that is a different kind of school that you must have done in your previous online classes. So now, let's solve the assignment for the same. Question number 1. What did the writer saw on visiting Miss Beam's school? So let's see the answer. When the writer visited Miss Beam's school, he saw a 12-year-old girl whose eyes were covered or blindfolded. So, as soon as the writer entered in the school premises, he saw a very little young girl of 12 years and her eyes were covered with a bandage. Let's move on to the second question. Who else was with that girl? Now, the girl was not alone. So, who was with the girl? Let's see the answer. There was a boy with that girl who seemed 4 years younger to her. He was guiding her through the flower beds. Now, there was a boy and he was how many years younger? 4 years younger to the girl. And that boy was helping the girl to walk ahead, to move ahead. Now, let's move on to the third question. Write the antonyms of troublesome, ghastly, cripple, gradually, and blind. So, what is antonym? It is opposite of a word. Let's see the opposites. First one is troublesome. Troublesome basically means something that is irritating, something that is causing a problem to you. So, and the antonym of this will be obedient, which is not irritating at all and which is not creating problem also. Let's see the second word. It is ghastly. So ghastly basically it means causing great horror or fear when somebody gets feared from something. So the opposite will be pleasant. Third word is cripple. Cripple is used for the people who are not able to walk properly. So obviously the antonym will be able-bodied. The next word is gradually. Gradually means something which is very slow, something which is walking very slowly and slowly. So the opposite will be suddenly. The last word is blind, the person who is not able to see. So the antonym will be sighted. Sighted means a person who can see. Now, let's move on to the fourth question. Name the days that were celebrated in the school. Now, in Miss Beam's school, there were different kind of days that were celebrated. So now, let's see what were those days. One lame day, one blind day, one deaf day, one injured day, one dumb day were celebrated in Miss Beam's school. So, why these were days celebrated? Basically, to make the child understand the pain and share the misfortune. So, these were the 5 days that were celebrated in the school. Now, let's move on to the last question for the day. That is, why did the writer want to visit Miss Beam's school? Why was writer so excited to visit Miss Beam's school? So let's see the answer. The writer wanted to visit Miss Beam's school because it was very different kind of school. Yes, obviously it was very different kind because none other school celebrated these days with the children. So this is why the writer was so excited to visit Miss Beam's school one day. This was the entire assignment of 29th June. I hope the question answers are clear to you and Yes, take care, stay well. Thank you so much.